Hello. Well, there, look at that. The number's changing. That means you're there. Hi. I haven't seen you for a while. Wish I could really see through that. See if I could really see who's in there. Oh, well, you just have to take it for granted that someone is in there. Someone with kind feelings towards this person they're watching in the video. That would be helpful. Because I have kind feelings for you people out there, you see. And so if I know that it's reciprocated, then it makes it, then I like making videos. Isn't that nice? The odd time there is a person who infiltrates. Yes, indeed, a rejector. Infiltrating the videos and making comments, letting me know how the rest of society expects me to live. The rest of society cares how I live? Or maybe just him or her. Strange, eh? I really don't care how other people live. It doesn't affect me. Anyway. Oh, here's the squirrel back again. You know what? I watched this squirrel yesterday. Well, I'm not sure which one, but there were two of them. And they were chasing each other, and at the last moment there was a fight. And then suddenly they were thinking about the next generation. Yes, they were. And then I did something else. My camera didn't work, so I couldn't make a video. And then the same thing was going on. They were discussing children. Yes. I've never seen that happen. And I thought, well, this is December the 4th. I think it happened yesterday. So December the 3rd. So when will the babies be born? March 15th or so? Is that about right for this area? You don't want to be born much earlier than that. Likely to be frozen away. But so so this is December, January, February, March. So that's 3 months gestation. So I don't know. I have to look it up, but I can't because somebody's using my phone. There's an icon, this little yellow round icon, and it makes a face. It's like, what do you want me to do? It's a really cute face. I really like it. There he is again. Hey, you know this blanket I'm wearing? Well, I just folded it in half and in a quarter, and then I cut a line and I cut another line, and now I have a wonderful poncho that comes all down and covers me way down to my fingers. And it looks nice too. It's good not to drop the phone. This is a sunshine now. It's 2 o'clock. Where should the sunshine be? Okay, that's directly overhead. Okay, it's not up there. Okay, this will be the south sky on this side, okay? So 2 o'clock, we would go up to the top and then we would come back to about a 2 o'clock. But no, look where it is. Way down there. 2 o'clock. Who ever thought this up? I mean, it's an interesting concept. Because for those of you who are too busy in the evening and at night you're too tired to watch the stars are going to be out in 2 hours. Can you believe that? Well, there's a lot of cloud up there. Actually, it doesn't look that thick over here. I don't know. Anyway, it's behind a thick part, so it might as well be thick because it isn't shining here. But you know, if you had an elevator to just get up above that cloud cover, why has nobody thought this up? With all the things they think up, you'd think that somebody, that in Alaska anyway, that there would be a tower that would be like 32,000 feet so that you could be up there where there's no clouds. Okay, maybe you don't need, maybe 10,000 feet is all you need. But what's the realistic ceiling when you get cloud cover in the winter? That's how high you need the elevator to go. So that you can remove yourself from this at any time. Now, I wonder what that would cost to build. And I wonder how many people could use it at a time. There would be some that would probably want to camp out there. They would get on, go up, and it's like, whoa, see you in the spring. It's a bit nippy up there. Negative, negative. So we're going to have to figure something out about that. So it's going to have to be well insulated. Solar panels. It'll be above, it'll always get the sun. What a good idea. I'm so glad I thought of it, yes. Oh, did you want a cup of tea? Willem, they would like a cup, please. Thanks. I'm pretending. But your cup of tea is coming because you can pretend too. And it's ginger. It's a ginger tea from Holland. Hey, I should tell you how amazing it is, and then I could review it. And then I could be sponsored, and this whole channel could be sponsored by the makers of ginger tea from Holland. I used to do things like that long ago. What is Bo doing? Are they both cooking together? I never understand what's going on. But that's okay, because nobody else understands what I'm doing either. So, if you don't worry. You're not alone. You're not alone. Are you cold? Would you like the blanket over you? Here, I can put the blanket over your head. It's cold out here. Ooh, you're hiding in the cave. You want to hide in the cave farther? Ooh, look where you are. I'm putting you away in the cave. Okay, you can come out. Claustrophobics have won the day. It just takes one little voice before all the fun is gone. My father used to say stuff when we were all tickling each other, having an amazing time. Now settle down before somebody gets hurt. And then I ended up saying it to my kids. So did Willem. Screaming it sometimes. What are they hammering on at the sink? At the stove. Doesn't make sense. Hey, what do you think of my hair? You know how I get it to go this way? I put my sleep apnea machine, and I put the thing, instead of just letting it go on top of my hair, these two straps, I pull the whole thing down to my neck, over my head, and then I pull it back up, and then it makes these, instead of mashing it down, it gives it a bit of fluff. Because, when you're my age, Grandma's age, then you're only looking fancy for yourself because nobody else cares. That's nice. You have a bit of privacy in the world. Because if you're over 49, you're invisible. The younger jet set generation, you don't exist. And then your parents, well, they really don't exist. It's very interesting. It's called being invisible. I watched it, what I did, when I would go into a room and I would look around, and there were a lot of people in there who were invisible to me. I would see them and it was like, yeah, not her, not her, not her, not her. Okay, nobody. So what's that like? What's that about? Were they over 49? Yes, I think most of them were. Interesting. I would always smile and say hi to the little children at church. And then there got to be the day that they didn't see me anymore. I became invisible to the little children. They were getting older, too. Oops. Sorry. Just making sure you're awake. I know what some of you do. I know your ways. You turn Nancy Today on so you can go to sleep. I got it. I got it. It's like rocking your baby. Your purpose in life is nothing more than to help somebody else sleep. I think that's what motherhood is for quite a few years. 2 anyway. That's a beautiful scene. Would you like to see what I'm looking at? Well, what do you think? Did you like that? So there's a hill. And the hill is steep, and then it flattens out. It sort of floats that way. And then there's a drop off, and then you're on the plateau. And then it's all flat, and there's the brown grass, the tall, tall brown grass. And then there's the valley, and then there's the woods stacked up on all along the edge. It looks nice. But I think I should have some kind of a railing there. I'm not sure. It's only a 2-foot drop, so you probably don't need a railing, but I would feel better if there were a railing so that all those little children stay on the deck. In which case, that would be a good idea to just just do the whole thing in. It was really good tea. Well, it's been nice chatting with you. Do you like this view behind me? I love that view. That's just awesome. You know, you don't get to feel, you know, when you plant a tree, and you might think, why plant a tree? It'll take forever to grow. But if you do plant a tree, you find that every year it's growing and you're watching it grow, and it's a tree. And then it gets big, and then there's a lot of them, and they touch each other. And when you're young, you can never look at a big tree and say, I remember when I planted that. You know, it's just not possible. You can have a young tree that you planted, but not an old tree. Not until you become old. Once you become old, if 62 is old, which of course it isn't, because when I'm 80, what will I think I am then if I think I'm old now? Then I'll be ancient. Well, I will be ancient of days. That's okay. At least we don't live for 1,000 years. Can you imagine? I think, you know, you get enough trials in this life. Can you imagine 1,000 years of trials? No, thank you. I don't really want to have this longevity thing happen for me. I'm content with my life. But I sure like playing with my grandchildren. They're darlings. So did I tell you about this? The lights I put up? I could turn them on, I guess, and then you could see. I could make another video. This is really getting easy. If I can make a, I don't know, 15-minute video or something and upload it, and it's uploading. It's like only taking a half hour or something. 15 minutes. It's not taking long, not like it used to. Maybe there's fiber optics along the way happening now. Or something silly. Or maybe the speed we pay for is actually what we're getting. That's more likely.